Hey guys, River Karaba here. I'm gonna do another beard oil review for you. If you have been following my vlog channel, you would know that I've been waiting to do this one for a little bit. I was a little sick and now I'm gonna get to it. If you haven't seen any of my vlogs, go ahead and click right here. You can check those out. But I wanted to talk to you about today, you've probably seen in the description, a company called the Sudsy Soapery. It's a smaller operation out of Illinois, and they have really awesome, handcrafted, all natural and organic products. I read up on their story and I absolutely fell in love with them. They came from like the most grassroots way possible, right? So solving the problem of how do we get high quality ingredients that you can pronounce, soap and cosmetic items that can help you not only curb a smell, but also be a really good product to help you take care of not only your hair, but your skin, you name it. They reached out to me and they said, hey, would you mind giving a product review of a few of our products? And I absolutely love doing that. If any of you have products that you want me to review here on this channel, I'm 100% open to it. I do it totally for free. There's no business requirement there or paying or anything. What they sent me was a few of their items. Their soap, they sent me their beard oil, their shave oil, and then also their shave cream. All of these things I had a chance to use. A couple of them I'm gonna use right live in front of you now. The first thing I'm gonna talk about though is a little bit of their motto. They have their like motto, if you will, what they go by is naturally, quality, uncompromised. And if you think about each one of those words as it relates to cosmetics, that is pretty standalone. And the reason why I love using and featuring small businesses on here, I'm not opposed to bigger businesses, but it seems like the quality and the hand craftsmanship really comes through. In this product, 100% agree, the hand craftsmanship comes through. The first product I want to talk about is their beard oil. Their beard oil comes in a hand-sealed, handcrafted bottle. Actually, when I got this bottle, it had kind of like electrical tape, you know, keeping it sealed on top of the plastic, which I absolutely love. I have no problem with that. It even speaks to like the handcrafted, handmade nature of it. All of it has all the ingredients listed right on the back, right? The thing that is the most important for me on here is the jojoba oil. On some of my other reviews, you can click up here if you're interested in any of those. Jojoba oil really is gonna help the hair follicle and the skin to prevent beard dandruff and things like that. But one of the things that they have in here is the keratin protein, and that's really gonna help the health and strength of your hair. So I will go ahead and put this on for you right now. The very first thing I noticed about this bottle is that it does have a very nice dispenser. So it's a, you know, like a, I don't know what it's called, but like the pump dispenser, right? So it's not like some beard oils where you have to pour it out in your hand or anything like that. Like a couple of the pumps will do you well, but the very first thing that kind of struck me and took me back, and it's sort of shocking, is that this is all organic, right? This is all natural, and so it definitely has a look that way. When you take the oil and then you put it into your hand, the very first thing that you're gonna notice is almost a rather unsettling kind of color to it. It's sort of like green and yellowish and all of that stuff, but that's okay. That is because it is all organic. All organic, that is. So you put a little, like, that's a little about like a dime size in your hand. And then what I like to do is just rub it into between my hands and then straight into my beard. I rub it all into my beard, up and down, the whole way. So go up and go down and really get it in all the way down to the skin level. Now, this beard oil, more than any other oil that I've featured on this channel or have used in the past, you must brush it in. There's something about the oils that you're gonna get on here that when you get it into your beard, and if you just let it go in on itself, some oils, especially the lower quality oils, you don't really have to, you know, work in because they're thinner or they don't have the highest ingredients. Well, this one is definitely one of those higher quality oils that you definitely have to work in. So what I recommend is getting a beard brush kind of like this. If you do not have one of these, I'll put a link in the description below where you can find one, but really, really important that you work it in. And so what I always do is you can, work it up first just to get it kind of even, and then brush it straight down to work it in really nice and even. That way, it doesn't feel sticky or it doesn't have kind of obnoxious consistency to it. It also, because of some of the proteins that are in it, will give a nice hold. I'll zoom in here. There's a lot of light, so it looks kind of crappy, but it actually gives a really nice hold. And the smell, this particular one, they have a few scents on here. I actually really prefer the scent of patchouli. So one of my favorite candles of all time is tobacco and patchouli, but this one is their patchouli blend. It's got a really, really nice smell. Absolutely love it, and I would highly recommend that. I'll put a link to the beard oil specific in the description below. So one of the other products that they sent me was their bar soap. The thing about bar soap with me is that I don't have a particular lot of allergies. However, my fiance does, and one of the things that we have to be really careful about is the type of soaps we even use. And a lot of times that's because there's enzymes or chemicals or things that you wouldn't even understand in there that she's reacting to. I had her try, even though this is dangerous because it's leading up to our wedding, this soap in a small portion of her body. I went whole hog because I don't really have any problems, but they sent me some of their soap. This particular soap that they had sent me is their grapefruit and sandalwood, and it smells absolutely fantastic. The thing that I love about their soap the most is it comes in a little paper container, but when you open that up, I just took the soap out, it lists all of their ingredients right here. And so these are all their different options for, mass sake. I'm sure they just have one printed, and then they actually mark with a pen by hand which one this soap is and what it contains. And in here, every single one of these things, I know exactly what that is. These soaps contain essential oils. Obviously for the scents, they have a few different types of oil in them as well. But that's the most important thing to me, is understanding what is in these things and what are you putting on your body, right? And this is a really high quality product. I absolutely love it. Both the soap and the beard oil that we were talking about, whenever I do my reviews, I normally give it at least a week of me trying these things out, just so it's not one time and I'm yeah, this smells nice, or oh yeah, it worked. I really want to give it the true test, right? To see how these things are working, how are they working over time. And I am a sweaty guy, particularly with the soap, and I've been using it all week, and for some reason, call me crazy, I almost feel like I'm sweating less. I don't know why that is, and I think that might be because of the oil that some soaps keep into your body. Just saying, really good. The last thing that I'm gonna review for them is their shave oil and their shave soap. Really, really awesome products. I love them. This one is it is sandalwood and myrrh, and then the shave soap is of the same scent. So you're not gonna have conflicting smells between the oil that you're putting on after you shave and the shaving soap itself. Now, the shaving soap itself, I just wanna have this zoom in on here, is kind of a pasty consistency. So what you would do is just take that and then you would apply that to where you're gonna shave, and it creates a really, really nice lubricant. Again, a super high quality, all natural, organic shaving soap. Would really highly recommend. So this is the part of the video that hopefully all of you have been waiting for, and that's where I put my rating. Now, if you haven't seen any of my other beard oil reviews or beard care products, I do balms and oils and things like that. I have a very, very kind of steep scale. It's really hard to get a higher score from me. I am going to give the beard oil first because I normally just review beard oils. I'm gonna give this one a 9 out of 10, and that is a very high score for me. I have had some 9s in the past. This is definitely one of those higher quality oils. I love the dispenser. I love that I know everything that's in it, the high quality oils, and I love how it has a little bit of a hold to it as well. Some beard oils, when they're thinner, they just get, your beard is stringy, and then the scent doesn't stay with you. This one in particular, the patchouli, is gonna stay with you all day. Absolutely loved it. 9 out of 10. Big thumbs up. Thank you, Sudsy Soapery, for sending me your products. They actually did one better, that if you see this code right here across the bottom, it is River10. That's my first name and 10. And if you click the link in the description below to the Sudsy Soapery and use River10 for any of those products, they will give you 10% off your purchase. Highly recommend Sudsy Soapery. Go check them out. Thanks a lot, guys.